Either that dude is clinically insane or there's something much deeper driving him. And that's the question that I want to explore in this video. Because believe it or not, Alex Honnold taught us all something amazing about yoga last week. But first, allow me to reenact my experience attempting to watch this historic climb.
So he has to lean out, rely on his arms, throw his leg up.
Just put your other hand on the thing. Why is it's just one arm in it?
It was absolutely terrifying. My palms were sweating, my heart was racing. I actually had to turn it off in the end. For those of you living under a rock, Alex Honnold is one of the best climbers in the entire world. And he rose to global attention after filming the documentary Free Solo, which was an Academy Award-winning documentary that followed his attempt to free solo El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. And if you don't know what free soloing is, it's a style of climbing where you go up a massive rock face with no ropes and no harness and no safety net, and if you fall, you die. Taipei 101 was another free solo attempt, but this time it was a 508-meter skyscraper, 101 floors, a bamboo-shaped, postmodern tower rising out of Taipei, Taiwan. It was the largest building in the world from 2004 to 2010, and Alex climbed it live on Netflix. And the special drew over 6 million viewers in the opening weekend alone. And I tried to be one of them, but I failed because I couldn't watch. And despite it being very unsettling, here's what was even more unsettling to me. Well, besides the height and the no ropes and the no harness, Alex Honnold didn't look reckless. He didn't look hyped. He didn't look like he was chasing adrenaline like some junkie. He looked calm. He looked focused, almost ordinary.
I'll go ahead and get back on the building, sir. Just holding on.
You're freaking me out.
All right, see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to keep pushing.
And that raised a question that I couldn't shake. How is it possible to do something so death-defying with that much confidence and humility without looking shaken at all? And it's easy to say, well, maybe Alex Honnold is just built different, or he has no fear, he's fearless. But fearlessness isn't the absence of fear. In fact, I've seen many interviews of Alex speaking just to this point. It's a relationship with fear. And skill alone doesn't explain it, because plenty of skilled people also panic. Plenty of strong people freeze. Something else is at work here, and that's exactly what I want to speak to you about today. Because there's a core teaching from the yoga tradition on practice, on faith, not in the religious sense, and memory that explains pretty close to exactly what we're seeing here with Alex Honnold. So let's dive into it. In yoga, practice is an accumulation of experience. It's literally repeating a skill so many times that it moves from requiring effort to being instinct. And Alex has been climbing since he was a child. I talk about him like I know him. I've never met the guy. I would absolutely love to. Alex, if you're listening to this, let's talk. The neural pathways are established. His body knows what to do. His mind knows what to do. And yes, there's still preparation. He rehearses, he visualizes, he maps out every move. But here's the key. You can practice for years, you can replicate every move on a climb, and still the first ascent is different. It's more real, it's more consequential. All practice, no matter what it is, has limits, and practice is not enough. In fact, practice can be limiting. What carries Alex beyond is something else. Something that I would say, or the yoga tradition would call faith. In yoga, faith isn't blind belief. It's actually a word in Sanskrit called shraddha. And in this context, it's certainly not religion. It's not allegiance to an idea or a god. Faith is trust that's earned through our experiences. It's the confidence that what you've lived and experienced has prepared you for this moment. It's not being hopeful. It's not wishful thinking. It's complete trust. And it is that trust I believe, that keeps Alex in the present moment. It allows him to stop rehearsing the future and stop negotiating with fear. He's not thinking about the next move anymore because his practice has already done that thinking for him. But there's one more piece. And from that trust comes memory. And it's not memory as nostalgia, but memory that orients him. He doesn't forget what he's doing, why he's doing it, what he cares about. Doubt can't creep in when you have faith coupled with memory, because nothing is scattered. Your body, your breath, your attention, your practice, your training, it's all moving in the same direction. This sounds so kind of simple or intuitive in theory, but it isn't so easy in the midst of hardship or difficulty or high stakes to remember what it is that we're doing, to remember how we got here and to not give up. So hats off to you, man. I really admire it. I think these are the qualities that Alex Honnold possesses, which allows him to be at the level he's at in climbing. And maybe he is built a little bit different. Maybe he sees things a little bit differently. But maybe, just maybe, you are too. What the yoga teachings remind us is this: when practice is consistent, when trust is earned, and when we remember why we're doing what we're doing, something changes. Not necessarily the outcome, but how we meet the moment and how we meet the next moment. And that combination gives us clarity under pressure. It gives us steadiness when things get real and feel raw. And it gives us the courage to stay present instead of backing away when the stakes rise. And whether the moment ends in success or failure, it almost becomes secondary because we didn't abandon ourselves in the process. We showed up with our full attention, our full effort, our full heart, and sometimes that's the real ascent. Up a towering skyscraper in Taiwan with no ropes and 6 million sets of eyes watching us climb. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Help me bring more of this content to life. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you again for being here.